Good morning. It's day 12. How are you? Hope you're having a good one. Today we're going to get you remember yesterday we started talking about the spare wood that we had gathered up from around the plot. We're going to take some of them and make little growing plots. We've got one here. Here's one I did this morning, Blue Peter style. Here's one I did earlier. Got one laid out here. I'm going to see if I can make another plot using that, or another raised bed even. And yeah, that's the plan for today. Then we may lay out some more pathing, get a path down all the way to the greenhouse, and maybe a path down here. Okay, so we have another raised bed made out of the scrap wood that we've got. We went up and got the wood chip. We got pathing done. Beck's got a barrow, I got a barrow, and we've got this wood chip done. Thomas even got a barrow as well. We've got this wood chip done, so we now have like a quarter of our first half plot sorted out. We've now got a path all the way around it. We're going to walk around it and flatten it down like it's been over there. We're thinking now, one of the things we're thinking of doing is we're going to start planting potatoes. So we've two ideas. We could plant potatoes in here, but one thing my brother owned 2 allotment plots way back in the day, and he told me all about using tires. Now, one of the things is when you have potatoes, whenever the leaves get to a certain height, they get to about 6 inches, you then have to stack more soil on top, because your potato starts at the root and grows upwards. So the bottom potato is the first potato, and then it grows upwards like that. So it needs soil to grow into. So what you do is you plant them. What he did was he got tires and planted some in tires, and then whenever they got to the right height, he stuck on another tire and filled in more soil. Whenever that got built up again 6 inches above the tire, he did the same thing again. He stacked another tire, and we're lucky that we have a load of tires. Well, I say a load. We have 3 tires that we found lying on the outskirts of the plot there. We're going to ask some people if they have other tires that we could put in here as well. But let's get starting to plant potatoes now. I know it's late August. In fact, it's the last week of August, and I was doing some Googling, and they say if you want new potatoes or potatoes ready for harvest at Christmas time, this is the absolute latest you can plant them. So that's why we're doing this. So here's the 5. We've got 5 in this plot that we're going to plant and then raise up from the sides as they grow. And then we've got 3 to go in our tires. So let's try this first. Let's just get down as far as we can, and put them in like that, dead easy. It's nice warm weather too. The storm's nice, soil is nice and warm, and hopefully that will help growth happen quite quickly too. There we go, just like that. Hopefully we'll see something pretty soon. Now that we've got those ones planted over there, we're going to take some of the soil from this one, because we still don't have an idea. Carrots are going in here or something. So we're going to take some of the compost and soil from here. We're going to lay a little bed down, and then we're just going to fire the potatoes in. And then throw more soil on top and hope for the best. Our 3 potatoes, we're going to plant them here. Here. And here. Okay. And then we'll pile more soil on top. And hopefully, I think we'll need to put a bit of water down. Hopefully though, we will see some signs of life in a few weeks' time. Last job of the day to do. We're going to plant some onions. We're going to give onions a little go. We've got Carmen red onions, and we've got Stuttgarter white onions to plant. So we're going to plant them in here, and once they're big enough, we're going to plant them in one of our big plots. So let's get started. Got to open it up. It's really hot. Ooh, there's a little label in it as well.
Oh.
Yeah, an 18. Okay, and oh, it's really hot in this greenhouse today. It's got to be said, it's boiling. All right.
We had a little frog in here.
We did. We found a frog in here. Oh, I was worried it was going to dry out. Now, there's a lot of seed in here. So what do you reckon, Bex? How many should we put in each thing? There's like loads. If you look in, there's loads.
Maybe only 2. Yeah.
2 per. Okay, so we're going to put 2 in.
How many onions you want to plant out?
Well, it just depends on.
Here we have our white onions here. getting water. There's a little recycling tray there for recycling your water. And we have our red onions here, another tray, recycling water, which means we can dip these in and get these all nice and watered when we come back.
Once again, the sun is high in the sky. It's midday or just past midday. It's time to go home and get the kids fed and watered. They're fighting at the moment, so it's all the fun of familyhood and owning allotment at the same time. You can't go do anything to plan. We've got the onion seeds planted, everything's in there. We've got the beds done. We've got another 2 beds made, ready to go. We've got potatoes planted. We've got 2 types of onion planted as well. We've done very well today. That's the end of the video for today. We'll be back tomorrow, all being well. Until next time, this has been JT and Bex. Bye.